Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul.
What's up, y'all? What's going on, man?
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul.
Welcome to the podcast with Soul, man. We here, we live. It's 12 o'clock noon, November the 17th, 2021. Come on in. When you come in, wipe your feet. Come on in, hit the like button. Sit down and get involved in the live chat, man. My name is Sean G. And we meet here just about every day at 12 noon, man. Monday through Friday. I don't go every day, but I usually go a couple days a week, whenever I feel it. Sometimes I go on the weekend. I got some stuff coming up. I'm going to be doing something on the weekend. I think me and Irina are going to be getting together this weekend. Irina from Russian Reaction Reviews. Let's get busy. Let's check out the futures. The futures are, the stock market is, the Dow futures are down 144. The S&P futures are down 3. The NASDAQ 100 is up 70. And the Russell 2000 futures are down 26. So the market is getting, well, it's not getting crushed, but some of it's up, some of it is down. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to my man Miguel Tejada for showing love yesterday I was on my live on my other page for 5.5 hours. Miguel, thank you for that Cash App. I appreciate you. How do I do that? Anyway, I don't know how to do it. But listen, we here. We live. It don't stop. Let me get my Patreon. Let me put my Patreon channel up there. Subscribe to my Patreon channel. Patreon channel with Soul. Everything I got is with Soul, man. Goddamn window cleaner with Soul. Patreon channel with Soul. The podcast with Soul. Stigmatism in my soul. What's up, y'all? What y'all doing, man? What's up? Talk to me, man. Hit that like button, man. There's 3 of y'all in here. Only got 1 like. I just got back from Whole Foods. I went up to Whole Foods. And what I got? I had to go get me some coffee cream. I got some shrimp. I ate some shrimp. Shrimp the dimp. The ladies pimp. The women fight for my delight. And I came back and I said, listen, I got to come and I got to go live. I want to thank Tamika for today's topic. Shout out to Tamika. She from Newark.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Nigga got that motherfucking fed look. Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul. Sean, what's up?
Astigmatism, man, what's up? Do anything.
Okay. What is it, man?
Astigmatism in my soul.
Okay. You got it, man?
Do anything.
Do anything, man.
Anything.
Put your mind to
Sure.
it.
Put your mind to it. Do anything.
That's my theme music, man. That's my theme music. Where my other phone at? All right, so listen, man. Procrastination is self-manufactured failure, man. Procrastination, which is something that you do. You do that. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. is self-manufactured failure. You bring problems on yourself that otherwise would not come to you if you stop bullshitting and wasting time, procrastinating. We're going to get into that. But we're going to take off on the topic on hand that Tamika gave to us. Shout out to Tamika. She sponsored today's topic. When the chips are down, you got to bet on you. When the chips are down, you got to bet on you. I mean, who else is there to bet on? When the chips are down, you really the only one that can get them back up. You gotta be willing to bet on yourself. So many people are afraid to bet on themselves. They want to be hooked up. Yo, man, hook me up. Yo, man, hook me up. Put me on. A lot of people afraid to bet on themselves, man. Unless it's a sure thing. Unless it's a sure shot, they won't do it. They'll dream and they'll wish and they'll hope and they'll even pray to a higher being to do this for that, do this for me, do that for me, make this happen for me. But what they soon discover is that all of that is futile. There will be no results coming from that. The only results that are going to come is when you get up and you bet on yourself. You take all of your chips and you bet them on you. You know? And that ties into the other topic, man. You know, a lot of y'all just wait and wait. You putting things off. You scared to bet on you. You scared to bet on you. You scared to bet on you. You scared to lose. You take losses personally. You tie your losses to your self-esteem. You tie your losses to your self-perception. And you can't do that. You're going to have to learn to course your mind, man, and to harden your mind and thicken the layer around your brain and understand and separate that things that I do that don't work out have nothing to do with me and who I am as a person. I'm separate from that. You know? And procrastination, man, is self-manufactured failure. You doing that shit to yourself. You won't do nothing. You lazy. You lazy. You're easily distracted. You get high all day. You have no plan. You have no plan at all. You have no plan. You have no plan. You don't even have the desire to sit down and put together a plan. You ain't got that. You won't even practice that kind of patience and discipline to do that. See, there's one thing. Yes, we have to envision and use our imagination to create the image and the picture of what we want to see and where we want our lives to go and what we want our lives to be. Absolutely. That starts right here in the dome, without a doubt. And it has to start there. However, to augment that and to strengthen that, right? Right? And to solidify that and to give that a foundation and allow that to enter your subconscious mind. Once you got that vision in your mind, the next step should be, let me sit down and write this thing out. Let me write this out. Because when I sit down and I write it, I can see right off the bat the probability of its success versus its failure. I can see right off the bat things I'm leaving out, things I need to add, right? And as I'm writing it down, other parts and other chambers of my mind are being unlocked, right? Doors are being shimmied and other ideas are escaping. And I'm writing this down. And then what I come to find is that the more that I write, the more I continue to write, right? Because now my idea, it begins to grow and expand. It begins to become a part of me. It becomes a part of me. And then it becomes real to me. Now I've taken the vision that's in my mind, I've matched it up with my heart, I've written it down, and now it's just time for practical application. That's all it's time for, is practical application. You understand? Ain't no procrastinating. Get up off your ass, man, and quit bullshitting. You talk too much. You run your mouth all the time about what you gonna do and what you finna do and what you gonna have, but you ain't doing shit. You're not finna have nothing. Procrastination is self-manufactured failure. You doing that shit to yourself, and it be y'all, and I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to all 8 billion of y'all. It be y'all that's sitting around and you got a bunch of people that you blame for this and a bunch of people you blame for that, but you won't look at where you fucking up at, what part you playing in your life, right, that you're underperforming. You underperforming in your life. You're an underperformer. You're very smart. You're young. You're in your 20s. You got massive amounts of strength. You got tremendous amounts of vigor, energy. You're able to work harder for longer with less. You got a massive amount of potential, but you just ain't shit. Something is wrong. Fear of failure, distracted by a woman, distracted by a man, distracted by a relationship, distracted by drugs, distracted by social media, distracted by music, distracted by TV, distracted by porn, distracted by video games, or you've just become accustomed to just being taken care of by somebody else. You procrastinate. And you can't front on yourself. You can't front on your life. You can't front on your life. See, the one thing about life that I've learned is when I'm by myself and I'm with me all day, I'm with me for 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 4 seconds. And I know when I'm performing at the highest level, and then I know when I'm bullshitting. I know. Irrespective of what kind of car I'm driving, what I'm looking like, or whatever the case may be. And you can't front on yourself. You know? Stop making excuses for why you not where you at. Stop looking for somebody to blame. It's you. You the reason why. And you got to take all your chips and you got to bet on yourself, man. You got to place that bet on you. Whether your chips up or down, whether the chips up or down, you got to bet on you. You can't be scared. Very few people who have achieved the level of success, and I don't mean inherited wealth. I'm talking about people that set out, they were the first generation of wealth creation in their family or in their life. I'm not talking about their kids inheriting it and the grandkids, because they ain't did shit, but just was lucky to be born in that family. That's it. In terms of financial resources, they could be unlucky in a whole lot of other reasons. But hardly anybody that's gone out into this world and that has achieved anything has done it without betting on themselves, man. You know, you're going to have to take that risk. You're going to have to take that risk. You know. And I don't know what you're waiting for. I don't know what you're waiting for. Man, don't wait. Don't wait. Don't wait. Excuse me, because this time that we have here on this earth is brief. Look at how fast 2021 flew by. Look at how fast it flew by. It's gone. It's Thanksgiving next week. Next week is Thanksgiving. Christmas, and then 2021 is a wrap. On to 2022. What are you doing? What are you going to do? Where are you going? Or you just sitting around waiting to die? What is it? Now, if you're content with your life and you cool with where you at, then this message may not be for you. But if you a go-getter, right? If you're a mover and a shaker, or you claim to be, right? You got to stop procrastinating. And you got to take your money and you got to bet on you. You got to bet on you, man. You got to bet on you, and you got to be willing to lose. You got to be willing to lose. It's okay. It's not the end of the world if you lose. Don't let a win get to your head. Don't let a loss get to your heart.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Don't let a win go to your head. Don't let a loss go to your heart.
Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with Soul.
Try your best to stay even keel and stay poised with equanimity. You know, every game is not going to be a win. It's not. But if you trying to do something with your life, if you trying to go somewhere with your life, you're going to have to take a shot. If you tired of driving trucks for that company, then shut the fuck up, quit running your mouth, and go buy your own truck. Put your money, save your money, Get you a van. Start off with a van. Start doing local courier service. Once you save up that money, go from a van to a box truck. Go from one box truck to 2 or 3 box trucks. Then you go from that to a tractor. And you get a tractor trailer. But you got to bet on you. And the funny thing about betting on you is that sometimes the return on your investment may be a ways down the line. You might not see any tangible return for some time to come. But you got to keep going. You got to keep going. You got to invest in you. You got to bet on you. You got to bet on you, man. Start. Just try it. Stizzy, what up, man? Stop procrastinating, man. A lot of y'all are good at something. A lot of y'all are very good at something. Turn that into something, man. Monetize it. Monetize it. So this way you're doing something that you're really good at, something that you really love, and you're making money from it, and you never work a day in your life. Because in all actuality, you would do that for free. You know? But you gotta be willing to bet on yourself, man. You gotta grab your nuts and you got to say, man, I'm finna try this. I'm finna try this. I done thought about it. I done looked at it up and down. You know, let me see what I can do and let me take a shot. You know, and you're gonna be by yourself. A lot of people ain't coming. A lot of people ain't coming. They not gonna come. They're gonna come later when it's a success. And that's okay. That's human nature. And we don't cry about that stuff, you know. A lot of people like to use that as a topic that, yo, didn't nobody help me? Didn't nobody help me? You know, don't show up till I blow up. You know, don't show up when I blow up. But that's everybody. You know, everybody's got their own life. And, you know, I remember when I started my tax business. I started my tax business in a 3rd floor attic apartment in 1999 going into 2000. And I had left my job. I quit my job. I was making $72,500 as a matter of fact, $73,000 a year. This was in 1999. This was 25 years ago. Right? No, 22 years ago. Okay. And I said, man, I don't want to work in the corporate world no more. I don't want to work for nobody no more. And I resigned. And I had about, let me see, I had a $5,000 credit card. I had about $6,500 in the bank. At that time, $11,000 was a lot more than what $11,000 is today. And I said, fuck it. You know, let me try. This is what I've been dreaming about. This is what I've been thinking about. I don't like working for nobody. Let me try this. And, you know, I stopped procrastinating. I went for it. And I took all my chips and I bet on me. and I went broke. But in that going broke, I learned so much about business, about myself, about life. And you know what? I didn't die. I survived, because here I am 22 years later, you know, I'm still here. You know, that was a moment in time. That was a moment in time. And you know, I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. You know, because I just really can't see myself working in some corporate job, sitting in a cube or sitting in an office all day. Nah, I got to take my shot. I got to go for mine. I got to go for mine, man. I'm going to die one day. And let me take my shot. Let me go for mine. Let me take my shot. You know, and I'm 52. I'm still here. You know, battered and bruised. Had some flat tires along the way. Had some dents in the fender. Transmission went bad. Here, there. Had to put some antifreeze in the car. Had to get some tune-ups. But my car started up every morning. You know, and I'm just as willing now to bet on me as I was before. I'm going to bet on Sean. I'm going to bet on Sean. I'm going to bet on Sean. Because I don't really see, you know, even with what I do now, right? I don't really see nobody out here fucking with me, man, on the motivational tip. You understand? I really don't. You know, I see a lot of people out here regurgitating things that they've read that other people have written and things like that, you know, but really giving it up and giving of themselves with real world experience and having demonstrated. My life is a full demonstration. I've showed y'all my life. I've told you guys my life. My life is a real world demonstration of motivation, of coming from the bottom and going to the top and falling back to the bottom and headed back to the top. 100%. 100%. And I'll go up against anybody. Anytime, any place, anywhere. And they watching me. They watching me. They see me. They see me. And then all they could do is say, man, I hope he don't get up here to my level, because I don't want to fuck with him. I don't want to battle him, because I ain't got a chance in the world. He gives it up. He gives it up. You know, and it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. You understand? And once I get that phone call, I'm betting on me again. I'm going to bet on me again. And there is no procrastination with Sean G. Y'all see me. I'm up. You know, I got another book that I'm almost finished with. Where my book at? I think it's over there somewhere. It's over there. I'm going to finish that up soon. Everything in its right time, everything in its right season. But I'm always going to bet on Sean G. Always, man. You understand? Win, lose, or draw, I got to be willing to bet on me. No matter what. You know, you got to take your chance. You got to take a chance. You got to take a chance. There is no other way. You got to take a shot. So what if you fail? So what if you lose money, you could get it back. So what if you fail? You feel bad for a day or two, and then you figure out what you did wrong, and then you may try it again. So what if you meet with temporary defeat? Fuck what they say. You don't worry about that. You don't worry about that. You keep on moving. You keep on moving. You know, me and Lil Sean was in my room the other night, man, and, you know, sometimes he helps me, man, because I've always taught him mental toughness, confidence, all the things you hear me talk about. I've been speaking this to Lil Sean since he was 5. And we was in my room the other night. He was trying to read this thing, and he couldn't get it right. He was trying to do this thing, and he kept trying, and he got frustrated. He got mad, and he couldn't get it. And then he just kept going and kept going and kept trying. And then eventually he got it. And I just saw him light up. And I saw him, and then after he got it, you know, because he gets nervous sometimes when he's doing certain things, and, you know, he'll stutter, and eventually he got it, and I saw him light up, and then I saw the relief in his face that he won. He didn't give up. He didn't quit. He stayed there. He was blowing his nose, wiping his tears, and I wouldn't let him give up. I wouldn't let him quit. And when he finally got it, not only did I see the glow come, but then I also saw the maturation process, and I saw him get the understanding that it was hard. I kept going, and then I got it. And I made him talk about that, because when I try to teach him things, I talk about whatever thing it is, whatever lesson I'm trying to teach him, whatever life lesson, no matter how painful it is for him, no matter how painful it is to me to sit there and see my son struggling and crying, we got to deal with this. You know, no, I'm not letting you get out of this, because you're going to remember this when I'm dead and gone. You're going to remember this lesson when you're in your 40s, and you're going to remember back to when you was 10 and me and my dad was sitting on the bed, and he taught me how to keep fighting through something, and I finally got it. And then after he got it, I went deeper, and I began to try to get him to understand why he was failing. And I ask him tough questions right in the middle of his crying, and I make him give me the answer. He said, Dad, yeah, I was nervous, man. And whenever I get nervous, you know, I have a tough time reading. I stutter. And I said, yes. I said, okay, so what's the opposite of being nervous? He said, being brave. I said, yep. I said, being confident. He said, yep. So I said, when you're nervous, I said, when you're nervous, how do you perform? He said, I don't perform good. I said, so what happened when it clicked and you started performing? What? He said, I wasn't nervous no more. And then I made him go through that again. So when don't you perform well, Sean? Dad, I don't perform when I'm nervous and I'm thinking too much. When do you perform well? When I'm cool and calm and I'm brave. And he lit up, and I lit up. I lit up too with him. I lit up too with him, because it made me feel good that I could sit there and, I taught him something, right? It was a life lesson. And that's why I'd be so glad I'm in his life. And I came, these kids need us more. He needs me more than he needs a new Switch or a new goddamn PlayStation, right? Or a new phone. He need me. And I sat there on the bed and I had watched this whole thing transpire, and then I brought it back to my life. And I said, Sean, now look at, he just exhibited and demonstrated everything you've been teaching him for the last 6 years. He just did it. And you saw him struggle, and then you saw him succeed. And the same thing is happening right now in your life. You were struggling, and now you're succeeding. Just keep going. And it was a beautiful thing, man. But I'm always gonna bet on me, man. I'm always gonna bet on me. Always gonna bet on me, man. If anybody wants to call in, I'm gonna put the phone number up. If anybody wants to call in, they go to the phone number right there. We're talking about procrastination is self-manufactured failure and betting on yourself in life. So that was an amazing night, man. And it's, that's when I'd be like, yo, I'm so glad that I'm in this dude's life, meaning my son. And they miss so much. Kids miss so much when we're out of their lives. Because the flip side of that is like, suppose I'm not here to help him with that. And then he gets in that same situation around some other people that don't care about him. They're gonna make fun of him. They're gonna laugh at him. And as a child, that'll affect his image, his self-image, his self-perception, his self-esteem. And then he'll close up and he'll go back into a shell. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just glad I'm here to push him. And that's why he does so well in his life, man. But what's going on with y'all, man? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. The phone line is open, man. If you want to call in, feel free. We here, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my Patreon channel. The link is pinned at the top. If you want to talk to me on a one-on-one, reach out to me. You can send me an email, Gunby Publishing. No, you can send me an email at astigmatisminmysoul@gmail.com, or you can send me an email at thepodcastwithsoul@gmail.com. We could talk about whatever you want to talk about, betting on yourself. We could talk about procrastination. You got your heart broke. You wrapped up in some addictions or whatever you want to talk, man. Costs $100. You get 2 30-minute FaceTime sessions with me. We can rap about whatever you want to rap about, man, and try to help you unlock, that genius in you, man. I'm going to try to help you unlock that genius in you. I'm going to try to help you get rid of the boogeyman that's been following you around your whole life, telling you you can't do this, you can't do that. And I'm a good listener. And y'all better jump on it, because pretty soon it's going to be more than $100 an hour. It's going to be more. It's going up. So if you don't jump on it now, next time around, it might be $175, $200. So I want to give a shout out to my man. Reached out to me yesterday. I'm going to meet up with you tonight, RJ. We're going to talk tonight. Young dude called me. Sean, I got some things I want to talk about. So we're talking to him tonight. Shout out to my man Jay Sean over in London. He reached out to me, signed up for the $100 podcast, the mentorship. Me and him been working. Spoke to him this morning. So it's all over the world, This is a beautiful thing. Use your time wisely, man. Don't give your time to people that don't love you. Don't give your time to people that ain't going in the same direction as you. Don't do that. Only deal with people that's going in the same direction as you. Vito, Sean, my wife just passed away recently, and all my son has is me. Now he's 12. It's tough as hell for him and for me being dad and moms. I feel you, man. Yeah, man, that's rough, Vito. That's rough, man. But you can handle it. You can handle it, man. You just gotta, if I was in that situation, I would just talk to him as honestly as I possibly can. I wouldn't lie about nothing. You don't want to lie to these kids, because they'll later on remember what you told them and come back and ask you, why'd you lie to me? And you'll be like, oh, because I didn't want to hurt you. They don't be wanting to hear that shit. People want the truth. People want the truth. DMO Stacks Miller, what's your thoughts on these women that get government assistance and act like they getting it on their own just to delete the black man from the family? DMO, I don't want to talk about that shit, man. That's some low vibrational shit, man. Some old second-class citizenship. Second-class citizenship shit, man. I don't want to talk about that. Up your game. Start fishing in a different pond and fish for better women. Nobody want to hear that shit. Old black man crying all the time about his life. Oh, my life's so bad. White man, this white man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Weak ass shit. If you weak, you just a weak motherfucker. I'm better than all y'all. All 8 billion of y'all. All of y'all. Black motherfuckers too. I don't love y'all neither. I don't love nobody. Hey, yo, man, this the podcast with soul.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Astigmatism, man, what's up?
Niggas distracted by that dumbass shit. Stay away from me. Ain't got no time for that. I'm 52. I'm in the third quarter. I got to hit all my free throws. I got to hit all my layups. Hello? Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me get you on the, hold on. My bad. I had took the Bluetooth off. Can you hear me? Hello? Hold on a second. Hold on. Hello? Oh, this some old spam shit. Stop. Oh, that's the wrong phone anyway. Sorry about that, y'all. I thought that was somebody calling in. That was on my other phone. My bad. I get a lot of spam calls. All y'all weak. All y'all weak. All y'all weak. All y'all weak. That's why I'm destroying y'all. At 52, running circles around y'all. Because I'm stronger than you. And I got all the disadvantages in the world. All of them. Convicted felon, drug addict, alcoholic, single father, Black American male of the descendants that were slaves here, all of that. Felony conviction, been to jail, can't get a job, all that. And I'm fucking destroying all of y'all. Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Astigmatism.
Your mind weak. Your mind weak. You still talking about something, oh, this and that, this corny ass shit. Get out of here with that. Nobody want to hear that. Everybody got a tough time in this thing called life. There's 8 billion people out here. You go to some countries, they ain't even got no electricity. Go to some of these countries, they broke. There's no Section 8, no welfare, no food stamps. If you ain't got it, you just ain't got it. What's up, man? You live on the podcast. So what's your name?
Hi,
you calling
this
from?
is Bradley from Sports Limited. I was wondering if you'd like to buy a magazine.
Spam call. This live TV, y'all. Spam call. I thought it was one of y'all calling in. Miguel Diaz, I see you, man. My bad, y'all. I thought that was a one of y'all calling in. Y'all better get out of that mentality, man. You procrastinating. That's self-made manufacturing. Self-manufactured failure. Procrastinating. Talking about some shit. You got all the opportunity in the world. If you in America, you got all the opportunity in the world. Yep. That's why everybody, all the immigrants that come from around the world, they come here and out hustle you. And I sit back and laugh. I say, look at them come here and out hustle y'all. But when they come here and see me, they say, damn, I thought all Americans was lazy. What's wrong with him? I say, man, that's Sean G right there, man. You can't fuck with him.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
You understand? I never let y'all beat me. I never let y'all beat me. Stay procrastinating. Good. I ain't got to worry about competing against you. Don't bet on yourself. Be scared to bet on yourself. Good. I ain't got to worry about you competing against me. I wouldn't care nothing about none of that. Like I tell y'all all the time, it's 883 lions over here, and it's only one zebra left. It's 883 lions left over there, and there's one zebra left. And if y'all fucking around with me, you understand?
Nigga got that motherfucking fed look.
882 of y'all gonna starve. 882 of y'all gonna starve. And y'all gonna come over to me. Yo, what's up, brother? What's up, black brother? Man, I'm your black brother. Let me get some of that zebra. Say, man, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Astigmatism, man, what's up?
You gonna say, Sean, man, me and you went to elementary school together, man. Let me get a piece of that zebra. I'm saying, man, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Astigmatism, man, what's up?
You gonna say, yo, Sean, man, remember me and you, man? We used to hang out back in the day. We used to go to the boys club. We was on the same little league team and all that, man. I said, man, that ain't got nothing to do with today, man. Go catch your own zebra. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Now, what about that? Now, what you got to say about that, black man? Fuck out of here with that dumb shit. Nobody care about you. Don't nobody love you. You don't know what black unity is. If you didn't grow up in the 70s and 80s, that was the last time it was seen alive. Any kind of unity. The white community ain't even unified no more. The Spanish community ain't unified no more. The Asian community ain't unified. No community is unified because everybody out here trying to goddamn survive from day to day, man, to make sure they got food in their house. Don't nobody care, man. Come on here with that. Yeah, man. What's going on, man? So that's what it is, man. Stop procrastinating and, get to work because you got to compete. You got to compete in this world. You got to compete in this life. This is competition. This is competition. Competition for women. You got a lady, you got a wife, you got a girlfriend or whatever you got. Is every time she go out the house during the day, if she, dudes is going to shoot at her. So you competing every day. So you got to be on top of your game. Somebody's competing for your job. You the manager at that particular company. It's dudes that report to you that are underneath you that want your managerial position, hoping you get fired so they can get it. Yeah, and they look just like you. Fool them, devil. So you better always bring your A game. Always. Always bring your A game. Good evening, Sean. You ever read The Benefits of Cutting Down on Caffeine? I've been drinking less and feeling awesome. Check it out. It might benefit your work. You're only 3-4 years older than me, so I feel you know what it is to have nothing and make something out of nothing. Yeah, you better get out here and make it happen, man. I ain't taking no shorts. I don't care nothing about none of that. Talk to me. I'm not going to get on a pity pot with you. I'm not going to get on a pity pot with you. I ain't got time for that. Phone line is open, man. Let me put the phone line up here, man. Subscribe to my Instagram, y'all, at Gunby Publishing right there. There's my Instagram. Put the phone number up here for y'all, man. Y'all scared to call in? There go the number right there. Competition. Competition. Only the strong survive. Only the strong survive. Only the strong survive. Shout out to everybody in here, man. Hit that like button, man. There's 48 y'all in here. 51. We got 51 in here. Here they go. Here they go.
I said astigmatism in my soul.
Hit that like button, man. I got 50 people watching, only 42 likes. What's going on with that, man? Y'all not doing me right. Yasser Khan in here, Alec Misera, all the crew is in here. You know, we talking about winning, man. We don't talk about losing. We don't talk about low vibrational shit, man. Get out of here with that. Don't nobody want to hear that. Nobody want to hear that. You better start dealing with people that got kindred spirits like you. Kindred spirits. They think like you. They have the same values, same morals, same scruples, and value the same things as you. What's up, Common Good? You understand? And they look totally different than you. But if you would only allow your mind to get beyond the external and sit down and open your mind and have a conversation, you'll see that a lot of people that are diametrically opposed to what you look like and what the media says that you should hate actually think just like you. Yeah. Vito, what's up, man? I see you, Vito. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube, for my Instagram. So hit me on Instagram, man. Sean G or Gunby Publishing, either one. Pretty sweet tomorrow. Yo, Gunby, good vibes. Thank you, man. Always, man. Ask Nathaniel. I was on the phone the other day. What I do on my Instagram, this is my Instagram right here. I got the dopest Instagram ever, right? If somebody follows me, out of the blue, I'll just pick somebody and I'll hit their Instagram profile. And if they have their video camera able to be used, I'll call them right off the rip. And I called the dude. The other day. Today is Wednesday. This was Monday. He followed me on Instagram. I picked up the phone. I called him. He was in Mumbai, India. He was in India. Miles from New York to Mumbai, India. He was 7,786 miles from where I am. A 16-hour plane ride. He's a 16-hour flight away from me. I called him on Instagram. He picked up the phone in about 9 seconds. And I saw his face and he saw my face. And he said, Sean, he's from Mumbai, India, one of them dark-skinned Indians. From India, he was in India. Spoke like the Indians. He said, Sean, I watch your videos every day. He said, I tell everybody over here that I know about you. He said, man, you motivate me. He was in Mumbai, India. I swear to God on Little Sean's eyesight. And I'm sitting and I'm looking in this phone at this dude in India telling me that he watched my videos every day. And that he done told some other people over there about me, that I motivate him. He working out and all of that. He stopped being fat and all of that. Right? So this dude, 7,786 miles away, 16 hours away, is a kindred spirit of mine. And I got people here in New Jersey I've been knowing all my life, won't even buy a shirt from me. Ain't bought one of my books, been knowing me 30 years. Same skin color as me, different skin color as me. Claim to be my friend. And I got I got friends from all races. So I'm way beyond that, all that, I'm way beyond that. Let me tell you another story. I was cleaning windows. Because you know who I am? You know who I am? Goddamn window cleaner with soul, man.
Nigga got that motherfucking Fed look.
I was cleaning windows one day. And I don't know, I guess it was Instagram too. I'm on Instagram. I call this dude. He picks up the phone. Let me get the mileage right. Let me get the mileage right. Let me get the mileage right. He picked up the phone. He hit me on Instagram. I called him. He was in Hong Kong. 8,045 miles away from New York. I was cleaning windows. I called him. He picked up the phone in about 9 seconds. And the first thing out of his mouth, he said, "This is Astigmatism in My Soul TV. This ain't the TV that tells lies to your vision. This the TV that tells the truth to your vision."
I said astigmatism in my soul.
And I'm looking at this dude from Hong Kong. I don't know him from nowhere. And then he went on to tell me, he said, "Sean, I'm over here. I'm taking the bar exam in Hong Kong to become a lawyer. I failed it the first time, and I'm studying again to pass it the next time. And I watch your videos every day." Nigga was in Hong Kong. A Hong Kong dude. Not no black motherfucker. Nigga, a Hong Kongian, whatever, however you say it. He's a kindred spirit of mine. Obviously, my message resonates with him. So we have a lot in common. Yeah, I got more stories like that, man. It gets deep. I done talked to people all over this world. People done bought stuff from me all over this world. Dude last night bought a hat from United Kingdom. The hat cost $20. The shipping was $28. He paid more for the shipping than he did for the hat. But he fucked with me. Born 360, what up? Peace to the God. So, you know, my mind is stretched. My mind is open. I got an open mind about life. I got an open mind about people. But I don't watch no TV. I don't watch no TV. I don't listen to the radio too tough. I don't do none of that. You're not finna get in my brain and keep looping the same old. These news media companies, they loop the same 13-second video over and over and over for the minute and a half that they're talking about the topic, right? And then that happens every half hour on the half hour for 24 hours. So it's repeated so much, it becomes etched in your subconscious, right? And you become to get programmed from what they're programming you. And let me tell you what my nigga Victor used to tell me, man. Victor died. Good friend of mine. I got mad with him because he didn't write me when I was in prison, and he didn't send me no money. He didn't put no money on my books when I was in prison, and me and him had been friends for about 25 years. So I was mad with him. I told him too when I got out, but we we put it back together. He apologized, and I never forgot it, but you know what I'm saying, we got past it. But he used to always say this to me. He used to say, "Sean, if you do not program yourself, somebody else will. You will be programmed. The question is, who will be your programmer?" He used to say that to me all the time. If you do not program yourself, somebody else will. You will be programmed. Yep. The question becomes, who will be your programmer? You know? I don't watch. I got my email. I use Yahoo email. I look at Zero Hedge. You know, I read these stories, man, and you know, I find that when I read the news and I read the news, the buffoonery on Yahoo and all of these websites, when I'm done reading it, I'm in a more depressive, lower vibrational state. When I don't go on there and read it, when I just go check my email and keep moving, when I turn the TV off, I'm in a much more higher vibrational state. I'm in a much more freer state of mind. So that being the case, that's knowledge of self that tells me, Sean, just ignore all of that. Let them do and say whatever they're going to say. Let them do and say whatever they're going to say. You just keep living your life. And that's pretty much what I do. Hit that like button, y'all. If you came in, hit that like button. So, you got to figure out what it is that you're going to do, man. We live and direct. We here. "2022 is going to be my year, man. I already can feel it. Something big is going to happen for me this year, and it's going to be soon. I think the time is right. And I'm kind of glad that it didn't happen earlier because, I would have hated to be away from Sean while he was 6, 7, 8 years old when he was so impressionable. I'm running around, traveling, doing this and doing that, and I'm not here for him. But now that he's 10, going on 11, I've already inserted a lot of my soul in him, and there's a lot more to give, and I'm going to keep giving it to him. But the foundation is laid. The foundation is laid inside of him, and that foundation is me. And, I could always bring him with me. He's big enough now. And so it's like the perfect timing. It's like the perfect timing. And I value my relationship with my son more than any of this other shit. Yo, C, tell him, man, y'all share this video. Take this link and share this link right now. Let's take about a 15-second pause for the cause. And everybody take this link and share it to one person in your phone, man. And say, yo, check my man out right here, man. Right now, I'm right at about 300 playbacks. And if y'all do that, we could double that joint up. So let's take a little short pause for the cause. Hit that like button, y'all. Little short pause for the cause.
Yo, man, this the podcast with soul.
Little short pause for the cause, y'all. Thank y'all for taking that link and sharing it. But yeah, this is my year, man, because the world, y'all done got, it's dry out there, man. There's nothing fresh. There's nothing innovative for you guys. There's nothing, you guys have seen everything. You're bored with the motivational speakers that you hear. They ain't saying nothing new. And then they're trying to teach other people to be motivational speakers in their 20s. Stop that. I wish one of them would try to get on stage with me. I wish they would. Appreciate you, Horton. 6-hour joint yesterday. I was on my live on my big page for 6 hours yesterday, man. Thank everybody that shared this link. Ricardo Martins, what's up, man? That's my homeboy right there on Instagram. Ricardo, I see you. Spain represent. But yeah, man, you know, this it's my turn. It's my turn because I know I'm the best. You know, I already done killed the New York City calisthenics game. I'm already a New York City calisthenics legend. You understand? So I already got that done. That's stamped. Portugal, my bad, Ricardo. My bad on my man Ricardo's out of Portugal, man. Shout out to Lisbon and Portugal, everybody over there. So, you know, the next step for me, man, is to just go ahead. Appreciate you, Vito. Next step for me, man, is just to go ahead and just start destroying, man. You know, and spreading love, man, and giving people hope. You know, I like to fill people's cups up, man, with hope. And I usually do that. You know, I really don't see nobody. Me too, retired maniac. I really don't see no man. Paulo Costa, what up, man? Portugal in the building. Christopher, what up? I got to go with Brawley, DMO. I got to go with Brawley. Brawley a monster, man. You know, it's just my turn, man. I like to fill people's cups up, man. You know. You got Akeem? All right. I got to go with Brawley Gaines. It's gonna be whoever can endure, who's ever got the most endurance. It's got nothing to do with how you look or the strength. It's who's got the endurance to last, stamina. You know, just my range, man, my range and the subject matter that I can address. It's just, I just don't see anybody doing that, man. I just see a whole lot of buffoonery, man. You know, it's gonna be big though, man. Yeah, shout out to China Mac, man. That's my homeboy, man. Shout out to China Mac. I'm gonna start doing some big podcasts this year. All of that, man. You watch. When we come back here next year, a year from now, November 2022, y'all gonna say, Sean, you said it, man. You said it. You said it. What it was gonna be. You said it. Thank everybody for hitting the like button, man. Anybody want to call in? Nobody want to call in? The phone line is open, man. What y'all scared? Scared to take a risk? You scared to bet on yourself, huh? Got to be willing to bet on yourself, man. Got to be willing to bet on yourself, man. Can't get nowhere without betting on yourself. Come on, man. You know me, man. I'm down, man. That ain't my style. You know, obviously, the bigger you get, you know, the less you'll be able to get in touch, stay in touch with the people. That's why y'all need to take advantage now, why you can speak to me now, why you can see me and talk to me on this podcast and talk to me on the phone and this and that. There may come a time where I just won't have time or I may not want to, you know, because obviously the larger you grow, you know, the more hectic your life becomes, the more matters, more pressing matters. what did Mace, Puffy, and Biggie say? More money, more problems, right? So that's how that go. That's how that go. What else going on with y'all, man? Christopher Marie, what up, man? I see you in here. $2.5. All right, y'all, man. I'm gonna get up out of here. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all have a good day. Peace out.